good, guys? It's me, Jared Boy here, back again with another video. Okay, I messed up my intro because I forgot to turn off my charger thing, but anyway. Now, I was gonna make my Subaru with his gas, but I can make, I think I need to have more time with it. So I'm just gonna make what if Guts got transported to ReZero. So here it is. And I'll be making my second part to my dragon with Asta becoming like a god with his god magic thing. I forgot what I oh yeah, the reincarnation of Goku. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'll be making that tomorrow, Sunday. I don't know if I can upload because I might be going to my father's house. So who knows? But I'll be making the Gias one by Monday, and then just tell me in the comments what you guys want for Tuesday and stuff. I finished all my work for this week, so I'm trying to upload all this week. So anyway, the video starts at 1 minute. Now let's get started into the what if. Now, Roswell, Rem, and Rom just stayed back in Subaru. Casca, Griffith, and Amelia, and kind of Puck. He wasn't actually like he was there, but he wasn't in his true form. And yeah, they all left. And yeah, Rem told Roswell that Subaru really does smell like a witch, and since he broke his Shyamalan gate, it's going to be a lot more harder for him to trust. Yeah, for not Amelia, I mean Rem to trust him. And Roswell says, "Oh, I see. He could be very interesting." Well, don't worry about him. If it comes to that, we could always just eliminate him. It seems like he forgot how to use his powers. If he's a part of the witch cultists, it's not our problem for now. Let's just see how he behaves. And Roswell says, "Ha ha." I'm sorry. I can't do Roswell's laugh. He's like, "Ha ha." Okay. I'm sorry if that sounds. I tried to do my best at Roswell, man. I ain't built to be Roswell. Anyway, let's get back to Subaru. Yeah, I mean not Subaru, to Griffith. Yeah, Subaru went to go talk to Beatrice. You'll see him in a minute. Yeah, so Griffith went to go follow Amelia. Now, I don't know what I was about to say. Forget it. He's just the Knight Griffith. And Griffith went to go sit down, and he's far away from Amelia. And yeah, Subaru went to go talk to Beatrice. Like, he found her on accident. He tried to go back to the normal room. So that's what's happening to Subaru right now, or fake Flugel Subaru, or something like that. Forgot his name. I called him fake Flugel Subaru. That's such a long name. Anyway, I'm sorry for distracting you guys. So Griffith then takes a sip of his tea and he says, "What do you think about Flugel Subaru? Isn't he such a great leader?" And Amelia doesn't know what to say about him. She couldn't thank him because he left right away because he went to go get his stuff from the room he was trying to find, but he couldn't remember because he was in a coma state because of Satella from the last part, if I remember. And yeah, Amelia doesn't know how to feel about him. And Guts, Guts is like off doing something else. He's just training somewhere off at the other side of the mansion. And yeah, Griffith says, "Don't worry. In time, you'll learn to trust him like you used to." I can't remember. We all have been suffering from our memory loss because of that attack that happened. I wish I would have been able to help him. And Amelia says, "Can you please tell me more about your story?" So she was talking about what Griffith's life was like before he met Subaru. So he says, "Okay, I'll tell more of it." He then says, "I was supposed to be a king, but Subaru shattered that myth by breaking the amulet that was cursing me. I would have done lots of churosities." Wait, yeah, I think I said that right. And he said, and then he finishes, "I was always had to fight for everything. Subaru made me realize that I need to change my life." and I became myself that I lost again. But I just can't remember everything, what he did. I know he did something, but I can't remember it. He's talking about the final part. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Subaru should be coming in 10 seconds. I feel it. And then Subaru gets knocked out of Beatrice's room as soon as Griffith says this. And as he gets knocked out of the room, he blacks out. Yeah, this Subaru, he landed in a different angle from the original timeline Subaru. You could say the MV Subaru. He says, "Did I seriously get knocked out from that? That must have been a lot of force. Where am I? And why is my eye bleeding again? I just got it healed." And yeah, Subaru just wears the eye patch for no reason. His eye is perfectly fine. He just likes wearing it. He's gonna take it off for in the future. Maybe in this part, who knows? And he then senses Satella. He says, "I'm back here again." But he noticed something's different about her. And Subaru noticed, and he remembers that he should stay away from Satella if she's not the same as she was when talking to him. And he's starting to notice that. He says, "Oh, yeah, she went evil or something." And he says, "I'll talk to you later, bye." And he tries to run away. And you know how the envy Satella is. She keeps saying, "I love you," and keeps saying it to him. And Subaru says, "I want the other person. Please, can someone help me get out of this?" And Subaru was starting to get surrounded by the hands, and he starts to scream. And as he starts to scream, the scream comes out of his he gets out of it, out of the envy's Satella's grasp. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Like a notification just came out of nowhere when I was recording on the computer. Sorry for the noise. Anyway, as Subaru starts to wake up, he has a very similar eyeball to someone, and Puck was about to use his magic to wake him up, but he also sees it. And as Puck sees the eyeball, and Amelia also sees it, and Griffith walks over and sees it too, and he says, "Oh my goodness!" And Subaru says, "What? What's wrong?" And Griffith says, "Oh, nothing, nothing." Yeah, well, it sees that Subaru has been injured quite badly, and I will attend to his wounds. Don't worry, Amelia. I know you can heal, but this doesn't concern you. And yeah, so it's now been a couple of hours. It's about to be a new day. It's the day where Rem and Subaru go to the. Sorry, my throat. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Griffith is finally waking up Subaru, and he says, "Subaru, I don't know what's gotten into you, but you're messing up your plans. Why would you do such a thing? I don't understand. You know your ability is very strong, but you're wasting it. Why would you show her the witch's eye? You know how suspicious that is. I think they already are suspicious of you already. You need to earn their trust, and you're not doing it right." And Subaru is like, he doesn't he knows Griffith could go cuckoo at any time, so he's like, "I'm sorry, I'll do better." And Griffith says, "Don't worry, you'll come back to your normal self sooner or later. Now you need to go with Rem to the market tomorrow. That's what I've been hearing she's going to do, or go to the village. Well, good luck with that." And he walks away. And you need to see more of Amelia. You need to apologize to her. And yeah, so Subaru had to get he got his butler uniform is already laid out and stuff. So he'll just go straight to the village. And Guts finally appears. So Guts is kind of losing his mind a little bit. And Griffith says, "What's going on with you, Guts?" And Guts says, My gospel, it's saying Subaru is not. It's not Flugel. It's not Subaru. It's only Steely. That's what it's saying. It's saying that he's going to kill Rem and Ram after when he comes back to the mansion tomorrow. That's what it says. And I got more information about it from Roswell. I was just asking about my book. I keep forgetting about it. He did tell me something about it, but he says not to tell Subaru because he doesn't trust him, and if he does, he will kick us out of the mansion. So I haven't told Subaru. What do you think I should do? And Griffith says Subaru's not going to kill Rem and Ram. That doesn't make any sense. And then Griffith says, but he did show the witch's eye. Who knows? So Guts, just keep an eye on him. And Guts says, no. The book says, Costa, Griffith, and Guts cannot interfere. This timeline's already messed up. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna have to do it in another one. We'll forget all about this until we fix it, or Subaru fixes it. We still have time. And Griffith says, well, this sucks then. Well, we are going to forget it anyway, so does it really matter? And Guts says, don't worry, those two are listening to us. And he's talking about Rem and Ram. And Guts says, you guys will be dead soon enough. He says that in a joking way, so they don't get suspicious. And he says, but we should tell Amelia. Actually, no, never mind. We shouldn't tell Amelia. She's going to die in this timeline too. We'll just have to fix it, like I said. And he runs. Yeah, he just walks away. No, he doesn't walk away. He walks with Griffith, and Griffith and him just go. They just go somewhere. They'll not be appearing for the rest of the part now. So you'll see what Subaru does to Rem and Ram. And yeah, after hearing this conversation, Ram and Rem, they both want to go on the trip, and Rem doesn't want to go alone. And the same events that happen in the anime, kind of happen, but but it's happening a couple of days earlier now. You could say, yeah. So wait, yeah. Rem just went with I think in the first time they went, it was just Rem and Subaru from my memory, and then Ram came. Uh, yeah, vice versa, I think. And yeah, so the dog still bites Subaru, but this time Satella gives him a sign that he's been cursed. So she's able to at least this is the same one, um, not the envy one. She's about to come out soon, but not yet. And she gets rid of the curse and gives Subaru a warning before she says, I'm going to lose a conscience for a very long time. I won't be able to speak with you. And he says, all right, Steely. Yeah, Steely. And he doesn't hear from her again for this timeline. Anyway, yeah, after being bit, his eyes start to go into like Satella's eyes again. And he doesn't notice it, but Rem and Ram do. And then he closes his eyes so no one else sees it. And he says, are we done with the villagers? I had a lot of fun with them. And he grabs everything that he needs. And yeah, Subaru says, okay, it's time for us to go. We need to go back to Amelia. And Ram and Rem follow. Now, jumping a couple hours into the future, Casca is still there. Yeah, Griffith and Guts they ran away because this timeline's already messed up. So they don't know what happens if they're close to Subaru or not. So they were just they're gonna see if they remember something from this timeline or they forget everything. But I'm gonna make them forget everything and stuff. So anyway, besides Roswell would kind of know, so they could probably get some information out of him if he's open to it. Anyway, Casca just come back from trying to go and see where Rem and Rom and Subaru went, and she's come back to deliver bad news. And Roswell and Amelia are there, and she says that Rem and Rom are dead, and they look like they've been butchered. And Roswell's demeanor changed, and Amelia says, "How could this be? Where's Subaru?" And Casca says, "I don't know. It seems like they were attacked by something, but it doesn't seem like their wounds have been inflicted by normal damage. It seems like they just appeared on them." And Roswell says, he's thinking in his head, this is not in the gospel. What is this?" And he says, "Amelia, stay in the mansion. I'll go and find where Subaru is. Now that my maids are gone, I need to deal with this." And yes, yeah, Roswell's not trying to show his anger. He says, "Casca, can you please protect her? Bring her to Beatrice." And Casca says, "Okay, if you say so." And Subaru was also in the mansion. He just came back to the mansion. He doesn't remember what happened, so he just ran. He just ran back, and he's on a different side of the mansion. And Puck is also outside, so he heard everything too. He says, "Yes, Amelia, go to Beatrice, and I'm here too, so we'll protect you." So yeah, Roswell is trying to look for Subaru, but yeah, Subaru's in the mansion. So Roswell flies away, but he doesn't see Subaru entering the mansion. So yeah, and Roswell goes to find where their bodies are. And so Roswell grabs Rom, and then he sees Rem is her head splattered on the floor a couple of meters away, and he says, who would do this? I will find them." And Rom wasn't actually dead. Casa didn't check if they were dead or not, but Rom is actually alive. She can barely move though, and she's bleeding out, and she says, "It was the witch, the witch." And Roswell says, "The witch of what?" And Rom says, "I'm sorry, Roswald." And yeah, so then she dies. And so Roswell, yeah, he just fires off a fire attack into the woods, and he burns a tree. He says, "Where is Subaru?" And yeah, so he grabs both of their bodies, and he flies back so he can go and find Amelia, see if she knows, can figure out where to find Subaru, because he doesn't know where any leads, and he can't sense it. He can't sense his magic because he lost his magic. Because he's more in tune with this Satella, but he's being controlled by the evil Satella. You'll see what I'm talking about. Why he went back to the mansion. And now back at the mansion, Roswell will be there very soon. So Casca and Puck and Amelia try to go straight to Beatrice's room. So it takes them a minute, and it takes Subaru. It takes him quite easily to find it, and he goes in there, and then he says, "Kill him." And Beatrice doesn't know what he's talking about. He said, "The witch. The bad side of the witch keeps controlling me. It made me kill them." And Beatrice asked him to explain. You and yeah, so Subaru tried to explain that someone controlled him, and he killed Rem and Rom, and Amelia's not gonna like him anymore since he did this, especially that Roswell character. He barely knows about it. And Beatrice says, "You could always just make a contract if you don't feel safe." And so Subaru says, "No, it's too late. It's too late for that. I don't need a contract. You're just going to get on their bad side too. Just kill me." And yeah, Beatrice says, "Fine." I'll do that. But Beatrice waited way too long. The envy side came out again, and Subaru lost control of himself again, and his hair turned white, and yeah, he had the same eyes as Amelia. And he then, okay, like in the Wrath, what if, like how he kills Beatrice? Yeah, he donuts her, if you know what I mean. If you watch my JoJo series, yeah, like he just punches her with the unseen hand, and she didn't see it, and she's is shocked by this, and she doesn't know what killed is killing her. And as Puck and Amelia and Casca enter the room, they see that Beatrice has a big hole in her heart, where her heart should be. Well, I'm pretty sure spirits do not have hearts, if I'm correct. I ca Do they? I can't remember. Anyway, so Puck rips out his ice pretty fast, and he says, "Subaru, what is this?" And Amelia is shocked that Beatrice is dead, and she says, "Why would you do this?" And Subaru says, "My love for her is absolute. My love for you is absolute. That's why I did it." And Puck says, "You're out of your mind." And yeah, Puck lines up his shot, and Casca doesn't know what to do, so she just stands back, and he says, "Casca, if you don't have anything else to say, I want you to get out of my sight before I kill you too." And Casca doesn't know she can't defeat Puck, so she says, "Yeah, this timeline must be messed up or something." And she gets out of Dodge. She runs away from this. And Amelia is just in shock that Subaru would do this. And he says, "Don't worry, Amelia, I'll fix everything." That's what Satella tells me to say. And yeah, Amelia says, "Satella, what about her?" And she's starting to realize that he's been being controlled by her now. And Roswell has finally made it back to the mansion, and he blows a hole in there. And Puck says, "Roswell, we need to hurry up and kill Subaru before the witch comes out of him fully." And Subaru's like, "It's already done. She's already out." And his hands start to come out of his mouth. And yeah, Puck tries to kill Subaru as fast as he can, but it's not working. The hands are blocking it, and so Roswell burns his body, and it actually is effective, and it puts him down onto the ground, but the witch is still coming out of him. And yeah, so Puck tries to use his true magic, not his ice magic. So it would harm him, but he says this is worth it, and he doesn't go into his true form yet, but he doesn't need to, because when he uses his true fire magic, he's able to kill Subaru and reset the timeline. But if it continued, like in the unthinkable present, like from the trial 2, yeah, Satella would get free, and she would probably kill Puck and Roswell and Amelia. If that happened, the envy, yeah, you know, the envy one, not the Satella, the conscience Satella. So yes, so Puck and Roswell kill Amelia. I'm not, yeah, that would be right, but Satella, okay, envy Amelia. There we go, boom. Yes, so after that, so Subaru had to reset the timeline, and yeah, that's where I'll be ending off of this What If. It's taken me a whole, like almost 2 hours to finish this video. I'm very sorry, so sorry about that. But this video is not gonna come out today when I make it. It's probably gonna come after like Sunday, after I make my Dragon Ball one with Asta being reincarnated as Goku. Now, I want you guys to stay safe, keep it chill. I'll be making my Monday. I'm making my Gyatso one Monday and Tuesday. Tell me anything you guys want me to do for the comments. This will be coming out Sunday. Okay, peace out, guys. And I'll try to upload more for this for the next couple of months. They were just piling me with way too much homework in the third quarter. I don't know why. So hopefully they chillax with me for the like fourth quarter, since we're about to be out in 2 months. So I can like I did in the beginning in March. yeah, March is when I first started my channel a year ago. So yeah, so I was like almost out of, and that's when we got out of school with the pandemic thing. So then I started the channel. So I'll be out of school in 2 months, so I can like do more of my YouTube stuff like I used to in the summer, like cranking out my videos. So yeah, hopefully you guys can wait for that. And the video is now done. I'll see you guys. This is past Gerald, so you'll be seeing on the next video with Super with Chaos Monday. Okay, peace out, guys. Bye.